I think we're back. We good? We good? We good. Hopefully we're good. We're good, right? Doing everything I want. Are we live on the... Oh. Are we not live on the vertical side? I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy. It might just be one of those days. It might just be one of those days. With no vertical stream. No vertical stream today. No vertical stream today. I don't know. It's okay now. Are you on? Felix? Are you on? Are you guys on the vertical side? Is that live, or are you on the horizontal side? I don't. Brother. Brother. I'm on the normal side, not the... Okay, yeah, I don't... I'm gonna be so honest. I just don't know. It's broken. What's she gonna do? What's she gonna do? What's she gonna do, right? What's she gonna do? What's she gonna do? Okay, let me fix this real quick. Anyway. There's not gonna be many people coming in today because of that, but that's alright. That's alright. We're here. We're feeling good. We're live and alive. All that good stuff. Hello there, people. I forgot about this. Hello, everyone's wife. How are you? How was your weekend? I hope you had a good weekend. Hopefully you got some rest. Hopefully you had fun. You there, you know, like knowledge, right? Take some Throws book. Thank you. I can always use just a little bit more knowledge. Just a little bit more. I could always use it. Cyber, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a good day. Hopefully, I'm good, Snowy. My weekend was pretty nice and tiring. Okay. Okay. That's good. Rest is for smart people, so I guess I'm dumb. I mean, you know, rest from, like, doing things. You know what I mean? Welcome back. Well, I'm here to share. I know all about Monster Hunter Wilds environments and wildlife. Ah, fantastic. A fellow Monster Hunter World, like, Monster Hunter pause world enjoyer. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Okay, anyway, don't crash OBS. OBS, please don't crash. Please, 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 please. Okay, we're going to get started. Today, everybody, we are going to be playing Monster Hunter Wilds yet again. Yet again. And so what we're going to be talking about is our topic for today is... Am I still a gamer? That's the question. That is the question we're going to be talking about today. Do I have an answer to this question? I don't think so. And you might think, Snowy, what are you talking about? You're playing games now. How are you not a gamer? And to most people, yes, this is true. However, to me, I don't think like normal people. I don't whatsoever. And I am strange in all different manner of ways. But let's find a hunt. Let's do a hunt. What should we hunt? Chat, should we fight a Seregios? I feel like we should try to build the whole Seregios set. I feel like that is a meaningful thing we can do. Snowy is just strange in a good way. Exactly. When I say I am not sure whether I'm a gamer or not, what I mean is that I feel... Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna make the whole. Hello, Madoka. I'm just dropping to school. Okay, good night, Madoka. Thank you for dropping by. I hope you have a good rest of your week. Snowy Pomni says you owe her $30. Oh, okay. Oh, here, let me turn this on. You can't hear it. And then my music is just gone. Okay, that's sick. I don't need it anyway. I didn't need my music anyway. Ave, welcome back. Ave, have you encountered anything and went like, how does it do that? Or why does it do that? Like what, in Monster Hunter? Maybe. Maybe.
Look good.
Here be guys. Okay, everyone. I'm homeschooled, so okay. That's great.
Look good.
Okay, we're gonna fight Seregios. For no very specific reason, we're just gonna fight Seregios. I'm playing Minecraft variety mod. That's great, Ave. I hope you're having fun. A thing I don't have an explanation for. A thing I don't have an explanation for. Snowy, you're a gamer depending on if you touch grass enough. Okay, so here's my thing. And I got a couple things we're gonna talk about. First,
are you prepared?
The friends angle. The friends angle. So I play video games, right? Does that make me a gamer? Technically, yes. Technically, yes. Hello, Toga. However, what I began to realize more and more is that the vast majority of the time I spend playing video games is only really playing with friends. I very rarely ever play games just for myself, just by myself, right? And so I started coming to the realization, wait a minute, the vast majority of the games I'm playing are just because I'm playing with friends. Do I even like these games? It's like, I don't know. I don't know. Am I more playing games because I'm playing with friends? Or am I playing the games with friends because I enjoy the games? See what I'm saying? See, and this is where my dilemma kind of started. Things I'm wondering. Hold on. Cyber. Okay, Cyber. I got a question. Is there an official like training school to become a hunter? Is that like a thing? That's my question. And so I ran into this problem of, well, if I'm only really playing games just to play with my friends, does that mean I actually like playing games, or is it just a kind of medium in which I can play with my friends? Like these games that I play with them, would I play them by myself? No, honestly. And I mean, there's tons of games that's like this. Tons and tons of games that are like this. And there's not really many games I actually enjoy playing like by myself. Seregios, please. Little knowledge I have about that. I'm only in zoology and ecology. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Let me think of one. Let me think of one that's very, very like deep cut. Hold on. Let me think of one. Okay. How are we doing? Okay, here we got a. Yeah, Seregios. Seregios, please. Okay. How about this? How about this? Is Zora Magnaros from Monster Hunter World, the like inciting event of that game is the Elder Crossing. It is the Elder Crossing we witness the first Elder Crossing, or is it just the first Elder Crossing that has been like actively documented? We have 2 toes in the set. Huh? How about that? How about that? Can you answer that? Anyway, where was I at? Yeah, so, yeah, okay. I'm leaving. So I ran into this dilemma. Honestly, this kind of like, this like questioning of what I always thought was a power clash. What I always thought was a core part of my who I am. I always thought, oh, I am a gamer. Well, then once I kind of came to the thought that, oh, wait a minute, most of the games I play are really just me playing with my friends. It's not that I enjoy the game. It's just that I'm playing just because my friends are playing. And I would never play the game without, with my friends being there. And there are exceptions. Obviously, Monster Hunter. There's not a single person in my life I've ever met who's thoroughly enjoyed Monster Hunter as much as I have. Which, you know, which is fine, no worries. Or like something like Dark Souls. I just not many people that I vibe with that played Dark Souls to the extent at the time that I did. Right. I was pretty deep in the whole Souls franchise. I know it's not the first Elder Crossing, nor is it the first documented. This Elder Crossing was important because it became more and more frequent. That was happening because Xeno'jiiva was calling Elder Dragons to die and take them. Okay. Now how about Zora Magnaros? Is this the first Zora Magnaros, or have there been like multiple? Because that's like a massive creature. It's a massive, massive creature. I appreciate the insight. Interesting. I do quite love the world and the ecology of Monster Hunter. And so, okay, all right. So I kind of came to this thought of, wait a minute, am I actually a gamer? Because I don't generally really care too much about the games themselves. They're more of just a medium in which I can spend time with my friends, right? And so I kind of came into a, I kind of went into a, I don't want to call it a crisis, but I felt like a part of my character that I used to feel was very intrinsic to who I am was no longer the truth. This part of me that I felt, hey, I am this thing, it's actually, oh wait, I actually never was that thing. You see what I'm saying? And it was strange. It was strange. The only games I've played recently are HSR and Demon Slayer gaming. That's great. That's great, Angel. There have been similar records of island-sized monsters similar to Zora Magnaros before, such as the creation of the Guiding Lands and the creature that came in the skeleton of the Frost Islands. I mean, I know, like, you know, other creatures like Dalamandor exists, you know, or existed. I don't know if they, it's like that's the kind of thing too, where it's like, I don't know if those like types of creatures still exist. Like Dalamandors are still out there, because, you know, we still, you know, obviously we fight one in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Yeah, we fight one in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, so it's like, they're obviously out there, but these size of Zora Magnaros. Although I guess with large parts of the world still really like really being unexplored. There's, you know, who knows? Actually, a monster bigger than Dalamador. Who? What? Really? I thought Dalamador was the biggest monster. Dalamador. I love I always wanted to fight Dalamador, but I never got to that. I never got that far. The World Eater Levinta? What game was that in? What game was that in? Was that in a Monster Hunter Stories? 'Cause I don't know in any of the no, I don't think Monster Hunter Stories has like new monsters. Laventi? Okay. What game were they from? Or are they just like concept stuff? This is interesting. Hopefully, hold on. Let me turn down. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, this pretty intrinsic part of my character, I essentially called it into question, and it kind of sent me down a spiral, and it's I've been kind of spiraling since, and I kind of came to this thought, I don't know, maybe a year or more ago, and then I kind of started thinking, well, if my friends are the only reason I play games, then like, why do I play games at all? Right? Why do I even enjoy this? Am I even a gamer if the only real enjoyment I get out of games is just if my friends are playing? And like, you know, obviously the term is, you know, it's a self-described term. Anybody can be a gamer. If you play like Candy Crush on your phone, to like just being a mobile gamer, to, you know, playing on console like I am, or whatever, what have you, across the whole spectrum, it's kind of a very broad description of somebody. Debuted in Monster Hunter Frontier. Ah, there it is. Okay, that's why. Sleeps under an island for decades. It woke up, finds no more food. I see. I was wondering, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So it's in Frontier. Okay. Ah, yes. What was it? No, it's Monster Hunter Z. No. Monster Hunter Z is Monster Hunter Frontier. Yeah, Monster Hunter Z is Monster Hunter Frontier. I think it's the same thing. Wait a minute. No. Monster Hunter Z is the Chinese. What? No. Was that the same? Are they the same game? I'm unsure. Anyway. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Where was I at? Trust me, you need multiple parties doing multiple quests to fight. That's crazy. That sounds awesome. I'll have to look up videos of that after stream. I used to, when I was younger, I used to love watching Monster Hunter Frontier, like speed runs. I never played Monster Hunter before, but I remember just sitting there watching like speed runs of like monsters, people in Monster Hunter Frontier. It was great. I loved it. I loved it. I always wanted to play it. But you know, never got around to it. To get a taste of how big it is, I remember Josh Scorcher's top 15 giant. Oh, really? Oh, I whiffed the wake up. Snowy, do you just sit and think all day about topics for your streams? Yeah, I do. Ow. Well, I mean, most of these topics, I just sit here. I've thought about for like extended periods of time, and so here we are having this discussion. Anyway, so this very crucial part of my character that whenever I would tell somebody I am this thing or I am this thing, I you know, gamer would always be one of them. Gamer would always be a way I describe myself and my interests. But once I kind of came to the thought of, wait a minute, I don't really, you know, I'm only really playing games just, I'm only really playing games just because I'm playing with my friends. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I wouldn't consider myself a gamer then. And I'm like, wow, okay. She already gave birth in my house. Oh my God, that's crazy, Julia. I mean, Felix. All right, Seregios. Okay, Seregios, chill out. Yow! Oh, are we back? Dude, this delay is gonna be crazy. It's gonna drive me insane. This delay is gonna drive me absolutely insane.
Great job, partner.
Oh my goodness, it's a 7-second delay. I'm gonna go crazy. It's gonna drive me crazy.
Such lovely coloration.
Okay, I'm back, everybody. Now that actually wasn't my OBS that time. My internet just dropped. Isn't that amazing? I love that. Okay, so Cyber, I do have a question. And it's regarding Arkveld. So natural phenomenon, small monsters in this game. Okay. Yeah, okay, well, how about this? I have a question regarding Arkveld. At the end of Monster Hunter Wilds, we see that Arkveld has basically laid an egg, which I guess signifies that, you know, obviously there's more Arkvelds out there. So, like, is that like, I'm just kind of confused because we thought that the species was essentially extinct, but for egg to be laid, like, that would require there to have been 2 Arkvelds kind of running around. I don't even really know what the question is. I'm just like, okay, so that there were Arkvelds out there though. That's basically what I'm just trying to like get confirmation on. That there were other Arkvelds just out there running around. And for one reason or another, the guild just didn't pick up on it. I think that's basically what I'm trying to. Here, we're gonna switch to let's go to Sue. Let's go to Sua. Oh, is Angel got it? Okay, good night, Angel. Thank you for joining. I'll be back on Wednesday. We'll be doing something different. We'll be doing something different instead of playing Monster Hunter. So yeah. Oh boy. Well, I don't even know what they just said. Whoopsie.
Yep.
Goodbye, Angel. Have a good rest of your night.
What are we making today?
Does Seregios have a... Okay, Seregios does have a... I want this weapon. I want this weapon. I need a Seregios plate. Okay. If you don't tell me one good thing about myself, I will send a spider. Okay, Julia, you are supportive. There you go. Thank you for being supportive. I appreciate it.
Look good. Perfection.
I appreciate it. Okay, here, let's...
Perfection. Look good.
All right. Really? I never made that? That's kind of crazy. Why is this locked? I never made a Gormagala. I thought I did. Well, the only other known Arkfeld is the Guardian one, which cannot reproduce. My guess is it goes through parthenogenesis, making it a genetic clone to better populate without a mate, like a Gigante. However, this comes at a cost of limited elevation. Oh, okay, okay. I see. I see. I just kind of thought it was strange because it's like, okay, well, you know, there's like no other Arkfelds anywhere. Also, I may, okay, now maybe this is like, hey, you know, suspension of disbelief, but like it kind of grew up real quick. Like we started just hunting them like real quick. You know what I mean? Transcend. Ugh. I forgot you can transcend armor. I need Omega Nodule. Ay, ay, ay. Arkveld gems. Yeah, I need a bunch of, oh wow. I need I need 3 Omega gems to like get this up. That's crazy.
Got something in mind?
I'm good, thanks. Okay. I think aphids. They spread like wildfire because they're even born aphid children already mid cloning. Felix, it sounds like a skill issue.
Fits you to a T.
Oh boy. Okay. So where are we at? So yeah, we kind of covered how my impending or my kind of identity crisis started by my realization that I only really play games with friends, and that's where most of my playing games comes from. And it's not really coming from a place of, you know, it's not really coming from a place of I play games because I'm a gamer. You got games on your phone. Shush. I actually have been playing Sword and Staff. There were a ton of ads on Twitter for it, and I'm like, okay, I might as well try this game. It's actually a lot of fun. I will say. There's only a recent adaptation. It's only one. And that Arkveld might just be the ancestor, the Gigante. I'm not familiar with this Gigante monster. All right, I need it's a Gilly off me. What? Snowy, do you eat Pop-Tarts? No. Typically no. Because I don't want to buy Pop-Tarts. The spiky elder dragon with the big horns that hunted other. Oh, Nergigante. Oh, okay. 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 You're talking about Nergigante. Okay, I gotcha. Do you game? This is what we're trying to figure out today. Am I a gamer? Am I a gamer? Am I still a gamer? That's the question. I've so far I have explained. Forgot the name. You know, you're good. You're good. I love Nergigante. Nergigante is probably one of my favorite Elder Dragons. Elder Dragon? Yeah, were they an Elder Dragon? They ate them. Were they classified as an Elder Dragon? Probably, right? So since even Kitty confirmed that your hands are giant, do they like dominate your entire PC? That's crazy. Okay, they're not that big. Okay, I think compared to kitties, They are giant, okay? So, you know, I think it's an unfair comparison, but you know. You aren't a true gamer if you don't play Roblox. Okay, chill out. Chill out. We're getting there. Listen. Okay. So far we have I have gone through how I was having a identity crisis because I came to the realization that I only really play games with friends, not because I enjoy the games, but because it's just a way I can connect with my friends. Okay. So that's that. Then I'm kind of where I'm kind of at right now. I'm kind of stuck in this place where I just don't feel like playing any games at all. Okay, let's jump into another hunt. Snowy, you should play the Minecraft for him. Okay, listen, hold on, we're doing stuff. Chill out. 9-star. Okay, let's okay, so essentially the thing that's kind of compounded this essential this identity crisis has been my seemingly I have seemingly lost interest in playing games like in my free time, and it kind of is frustrating. And it's not in a oh, games are boring now, because, you know, listen, I understand why. Okay, no, I don't really understand why I'm feeling this way. What games aren't boring now? It's a me problem. Games are still fun, and you know, a lot of people have a lot of fun with them. And for the people out there that say, oh, games suck now, it's like, okay, you know, listen, you're like a child. You have a child mentality. You don't understand what's happening, you know. Okay, it's kind of mean. It's kind of mean to say it that way. It's too mean. I don't know. I think it's kind of ridiculous to say, "Oh, games suck now." It's like, okay, man, chill out. Chill out. Chill out. What are you talking about? It's like if you play the same couple games forever, like your whole life, sure. Fine. Fine. It's like if you've only played like FIFA and like Call of Duty, yes, games suck now. Okay, sure. Fine. You have like no argument. There's nothing. There's nothing there. Where I'm coming from is I just don't. I've just kind of, I don't know. Maybe it's like a lost the desire to just like get into games because I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the feeling. The feeling of I feel like I've kind of lost the desire to just lose myself for hours and hours, or I just haven't found a game in a while that's made me want to just lose myself for like hours and hours in it. And it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I found a game like this. Like a while. I don't even remember what the last game I was like this with. I just don't even remember. Snowy, my dinner is a singular apple. Are you at least proud I started eating again? Why is it a singular apple? What? Why is it a singular apple? You need to eat more. What are you doing? What are you doing? Because I rarely eat. Oh, okay, that's not what I asked. Like, why? You didn't even answer my question. Why are you rarely eating? Did I die? I died. All right, where were we at? What are we talking about? Oop. Got him? No. Yeah. Okay, I'm struggling. Wow, this is a lot harder. This is the 9-star, so this is a 9-star. We were fighting previously, I think 7-star. Because no food ever tastes good to me anymore. It's like that doesn't matter if food tastes good or not. You have to eat it. You need like nutrients to like keep your body going. You need certain nutrients. You need a certain amount of calories every day. If it doesn't taste good, put sriracha on it. I'm like serious. If no food tastes good, just put sriracha on it. Put hot sauce on it. Yeah. Yeah, that's usually what I do. If I just get sick of food, just put sriracha on it. Put hot sauce on it, and you know, you'll be fine. You can just kind of keep eating the same thing for like years on end. If it has hot sauce on it, it's kind of crazy. And if you can't stand hot sauce, I don't know. I think it's kind of a skill issue. Most food doesn't taste good. Plus, I'm getting fat. Okay. You need to eat food. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Sergios! Where are we at? Where are we at? What's it talking about? I was talking about... Oh, yeah, I've kind of lost interest in like playing games. I don't know what... I don't really know where this is coming from. Maybe it's... I had a friend. They were telling me that I'm just like in a slump. I ate a sandwich. Is that better? Yes, that is better. You need nutrients. Like I mean, I think yeah. It's like non-negotiable. Like you need nutrients in your body to like replenish your. You have to have like nutrients in your body to like keep your like to keep your body going. Like this is like it's like not like a thing that like is negotiable. It's like, oh, I'm not hungry. No. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. It's not. It's like, oh, no. Stop. No. Yeah, so my friend was basically telling me that they think I'm just in a slump and that's why I just don't want to play anything. And maybe that's true. But I don't know. There's just nothing that every game I look at, and maybe it's also part of my burnout. Maybe I'm just like getting burnt out from like everything. Uh-oh. Yeah. Uh-oh. I'm cooked. Okay. We're gonna fail this hunt. Coconut. Your body needs. Okay, well, listen, just like you gotta eat food. I don't like it's like oh, I don't want food. It's like, no, that's not. It's like if you have access to food, you should be eating it. Like, just what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? This is not. I don't know. It's kind of. Anyway. Anyway. So my friend was basically telling me maybe I'm just in a slump, and maybe that's why I kind of feel so weird about, oh, I just don't feel like playing anything. And no matter what game I look at, it all just feels exhausting. Every game I look at just feels exhausting. And like I think about playing them and I just feel exhausted. And I'm like, I don't even want to get into any new games either. And now, you know, I'm playing Monster Hunter right now, but the reason I'm playing Monster Hunter is going back to my original thing. It's just a medium. It's a medium in which I can, I can tell you, we can have this discussion. That's why, we're doing this right now. And so that's why, we're here. And so like, otherwise I wouldn't be playing Monster Hunter. Although that's the specific reason behind that is because I'm kind of waiting for Monster Hunter Wilds Ascendance to come out. so you know, that's you know. Uh-oh. Here, let me okay, I can't. Yeah. Whoa. And now, so otherwise, if I wasn't playing this on stream, I just wouldn't be playing this at all. And not because I don't enjoy it. I enjoy the game. I think it's a great game, but I just, you know, it's I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know where this is coming from. Maybe it's burnout. I feel like it might be stemming from burnout. It's strange because it's lasted like years. It's like, sure, Felix, sure. I don't know. This feeling has lasted years at this point. Here, we're gonna jump into another Sergios. We're gonna jump to a 8-star because I got cooked. So maybe this feeling of not wanting to, because it feels like it feels like a it's like a whole thing, right? Because you like download the game and then you play the game and then you're like going through it and like it takes like hours and hours, right? Like hours and hours and hours and hours to like do all the stuff and like play the game and like da 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 da. And you know, it's just hard for me to feel like, I don't know, it just feels like a whole big thing, right? It feels like a whole big thing and I just don't want to get into it. I just don't want to like start all that because it just seems like too much. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And like I feel like that's where a lot of this is stemming from. However, this is probably, like I was saying earlier, from burnout. This is like, you know, this is like years and years of compounding like burnout. It's like causing me to just not even want to do like anything. I think that's, you know, I think that's where a lot of this is stemming from. Because like every once in a while I get like super into a game. I get like super into a game for like a couple weeks or like maybe a month. But it's just, I don't know, it just hasn't happened at all in like the past year. And maybe because I'm like so much more focused on making videos and stuff and like the creation, everything that's like going on behind the scenes and of like stuff I'm making takes up so much of my time. I just don't really have any interest in like doing stuff outside of that. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe that's part of it. But that doesn't really that doesn't really help with the, you know, hey, am I even a gamer then? At that point, I'm only really doing like this as like, I'm only playing games like every once in a while. And it's not even like a thing. And like, I've legitimately stopped telling people like I play video games because I just don't. I just don't. I just don't really play them as much anymore. I don't play them so much to the point where I tell people, yeah, this is what I spend a large, oh boy, this is what I spend a large majority of my free time doing is playing video games. Because I just don't. I'm just doing other stuff. Snowy, remember when I paid 1% of the rent? I feel like I do. I feel like I do. work for Snowy, yeah. Um. So, you know, that it's like that. It's like this dilemma of, you know, I'm not really much of a gamer anymore. So this like core identity that I've held for a large amount of my life, it's just not there anymore. It's just not there anymore. I am getting absolutely destroyed by Seregios. Seregios is a very difficult monster, I will say. I have struggled. Listen, I want to pop in and say goodnight. Okay, V, have a good rest of your night. I'll be back on Wednesday. Hopefully you have a good night. Hopefully you get some rest. We'll be doing something else on Wednesday. We won't be playing Monster Hunter. I think we'll be doing, maybe I'll like react to a tweet. There's probably some tweet I want to react to. Probably what we'll be doing.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Yeah, it's a very strange feeling. It's a very strange feeling. Because like the thing, is me and my friends connect and we spend time together through video games, right? This is how we spend our time together. Like I was playing games with my friends last night, and I'll probably do it again tonight, and like the night before and the night before. Right? But does that mean I'm a gamer, or is it just like I mean, I wouldn't consider myself one if the only reason I'm even playing games is just because my friends play them. It's like, I mean, I wouldn't really consider that. It's like, because it's like, if I, let's say, yeah. Oh my gosh. Brother. I'm getting cooked. This Seregios is cooking me. Seregios is absolutely cooking me. I don't think it helps that I'm like not really here. I'm just Seregios is just in the background. Here's the thing. I wouldn't like, let's say I don't know. Okay, top of my mind. Let's say I crocheted, right? Let's say I crocheted maybe once every couple months. I wouldn't tell people I crochet because I don't. I might every couple months, but that doesn't mean I crochet. Like, I don't do that. I wouldn't say that's a integral part of my character because I just don't do it. Right? So like, that's why I don't think I'd call myself a gamer, because it's like, well, I don't really do it. And so then I'm just like, oh, okay, well, what am I? What am I? Who am I? What how do I define myself? I mean, I'm a creative, but like, you know. Well, what does that even mean, right? And it's frustrating. It's frustrating. Frustrating. I whiffed that. That claw attack is crazy. Oh, he's gonna fight the Balahara. Oh, there's two Balaharas. Okay. All right, that's okay. Good job, Seregios. Good job. Oh boy. Yeah. So this is like a frustration I have. Okay, maybe I can turn the volume up a little bit. All right, I'm cooked. Nope, that. Oh. If I was actually one of my siblings. Okay. Okay. That's great. That's great. All right. Well, seemingly can't fight that, Seregios. But that's okay. That's okay. Okay. Well, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I have like one last thing. So we've gone over how I came to the realization that my friends were one of the main reasons I play games. And this kind of caused an identity crisis within me because for most of my life I thought, hey, I'm a gamer. But then I was like, wait a minute. I don't actually play games really for myself, and even when I do, it's kind of like just a thing I sometimes do. It's not really something I do all the time. I've used games more as a medium in which I can play with my friends. And this kind of sent me down the spiral of, well, okay, if I am only really playing games with my friends, I wouldn't really consider myself a gamer. Okay. And then what compounded this kind of identity crisis is the realization that I just don't really feel like playing games, like, at all. And like, I have the desire to play something, but most of the time when I'm trying to or want to play something, it feels like such a big task. Like it takes so much mental energy to get into some game or like restart a game or play some sort of like RPG, which is the kinds of games I like. Oh my gosh. Where's Boba? Boba is doing things. Boba's out and about. Boba's out and about. Okay, so where was I at? So I kind of came to the thought that I don't really want to get into games because it just feels like such a mentally draining task to get into these games. And like, I like RPGs. I don't like story games. It seems like too much to me. It's too much for me. I don't want to deal with like emotions. I don't want like emotional roller coasters. I don't want the drama. I don't want the suspense. I don't want that. I have no interest in that. It's too much for me. I just want to relax and like play. I want to engage with some sort of gameplay loop. That's what I want. That's what I want. A gameplay loop that isn't like, doesn't take like a super long time to like get into, and that I could like thoroughly enjoy. Right. That's what I like. And that's what I like a lot about that's what I like a lot about these like roguelike games or like Monster Hunter specifically, because you're just kind of like right in. You're just kind of right in and you're doing the thing. And there's not really much of a story. I mean, there is, but you know, you could just kind of keep playing the game over and over. Where was I at? And so, yeah, we kind of came to that where I have this mental block in trying to get into a game. And this might be caused by my like burnout. I might just legitimately be so burnt out that I don't have the mental energy to get into games on my own time anymore. Outside of like when I go and play with friends, you know, I have mental energy to be around them and to play with them. And they're the ones that kind of pull me in. They're the reason why I get into games, but they're not really, you know, that's really the only reason I'm playing those games. Okay. And so where I'm kind of at now is recognition. It's recognizing this kind of change that has happened, right? Where I think I need to like accept the fact that this like core part of my identity, this person or this thing I've identified as myself for like most of my life just isn't really that true anymore. And like I play games, but like I don't think I would call myself a gamer because, you know, I'm just like focused on other things, right? I'm focused on making like videos and stuff. I'm focused on like working on videos and stuff. You aren't an Oni? No, that's different. That's different. It's different. I am. This is different. It's different. Different. And so I feel like, you know, my priorities have changed a bit. I'm not going to answer that. I'm not going to answer that, Strawberry. I'm not going to answer that. Max, I'm not going to answer that. And so like my priorities have changed, and I don't think it's a bad thing, right? Because, you know, you grow up, things change, priorities change. And like, I mean, the thing is like, I want to play games, but it's just, you know, I just don't really have the mental energy right now to get into something. And now when I do, you know, it'll be great. But I think it's that like, it's that feeling of a game like capturing you for like months on end. That's what I miss. That's what I miss. And that's the frustrating part. I just want to be wrapped up. I just want to be like enraptured by a game for like months on end. And there's just nothing like that right now. And it's frustrating. And so I kind of come to this thought of, well, if that's the case, I'm not really a gamer anymore. I mean, I play games, but like the comparison I made earlier, if I just crocheted like every once in a while, I wouldn't call myself a crocheter or someone who crochets. I just wouldn't, because it's just not something I do actively. And so that's okay though. I think that's okay. Obviously I'm still going to play Monster Hunter. I deeply, deeply love Monster Hunter. Not like the game itself. Not just the game itself, let me say. Not just the game itself. It's like the whole thing. It's the whole thing. It's the game, it's the world, it's the universe, it's the mechanics, it's the like stories behind the development of the game. It's like what goes into it's just the whole thing. If you start to crochet, you'll be copying Kitty. Yeah. Um, we'll do a crochet stream probably eventually. Maybe I can get her to collab. Maybe I can get her to collab. Maybe we can do a collab with Kitty. And you know, I can like crochet. Crochet hand cam collab. Would that be interesting? Would that be fun? What do you think, chat? Do you think that'd be fun? Bro, we get it. You have okay, chill out. Chill out. That's like low key kind of insulting. Okay. Yeah, I think that's about it. I don't think I have anything else to really say on the subject. I mean, it's just kind of frustrating that a core part of myself, I feel like, is being called into question, obviously by myself. And obviously it's kind of silly. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore those comments. I'm just gonna ignore those comments, Felix. How about we do that? I'm just gonna ignore that. I feel like people would say that this thing I'm thinking about, it's not that deep. I don't know. Honestly, I'm gonna be so honest. I'm sick of people saying it's not that deep. I'm just sick of it. It's just annoying. It's just annoying because I mean, it kind of is, right? It kind of is. It's like, hey, I spend tens, if not hundreds, if not thousands of hours, like living. I mean, you're living for thousands and thousands and thousands of hours, tens and tens and tens of thousands of hours throughout your whole lifetime. And so like this thing you spend your literal life force doing, I mean, don't you think it's kind of important to know why you do that or have like a reason why? And like, it doesn't have to be complicated, right? The reason you do things doesn't have to be complicated, but sometimes it can be. And isn't it, you know, more like interesting if you have reasons for why you do things? You know what I mean? I don't know. I think the it's not that deep is a deeply anti-intellectual stance where there's no reason for anything. You exist in a kind of static space and time, and the reasons in which you do things are just a mystery to you, and you feel no reason whatsoever or no desire to like pull the curtain back on like on why you do things. And I think it's like, I don't know. Is there a reason we live? I mean, it's like, I mean, you can ask those questions. I think saying it's not that deep, and obviously no one said that, but I hear it. I feel like I hear it. I see it online, and it feels like a deeply like insulting thing for people to say, where it's like, oh, so you just, although I think it's good because it kind of weeds out the people who are just like not serious about anything, and they just don't get it. Because if you're serious about something, anything, it doesn't matter if it's gaming, it doesn't matter if it's like art or like cooking food or even eating food. If you're serious about like one thing in your life, like legitimately serious, and you are dedicated and you are passionate about one single subject, topic, or whatever, you would never say it's not that deep, because it's such a deeply frustrating thing for someone to tell you, hey, that thing you are deeply passionate about actually has no purpose, or it has no reason. Your reasoning for why you're passionate about this thing isn't real. And it's like, okay, bro. It's like, okay, dude, you are like, you are like you are a, like, I don't want to call them like an NPC, but like, I don't know what else to call someone who is like, I'm not passionate about anything in my life I'm not passionate about anything in my life. And it's like, well, what else am I supposed to say other than you're like an NPC? I don't know. And it feels deeply insulting to degrade a whole person to just being a video game character, right? Like it feels deeply degrading, but like it feels like such a ridiculous statement. It's very frustrating. It's like, I love Monster Hunter. I love Monster Hunter to a very like deep level. I mean, it means so much to me. Like everything means so much, and it has legitimately changed how I see the world. And so when I think of people saying it's not that deep, or, you know, we just spent the past hour talking about what being a gamer means, you know, I mean, I think it's just, I think it's kind of a sad way to live. If I'm being honest, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad to live that way. You know what I mean? It's kind of sad to live and just exist in a way where you're not passionate about anything. You don't really care about anything. You go to work, you go home. Maybe you play like video games, and then you just repeat. You just repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat. It's like, okay, man, that's great. I'm not passionate about anything in my life, but you're passionate about not being passionate. Okay. I don't know. It's frustrating. Anyway, that's it for me. That's it for me. I have nothing more to say on this topic. Chat, I have nothing more to say on this topic. Sorry. What a smart comment. Yes, very smart. I'm passionate on listening. That's fantastic. Ow. Anyway, yeah. I'll be back on Wednesday. We'll be I think I'll be reacting to some tweet or something. I think there's a tweet I want to talk about. Probably a tweet I'll talk about. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining me. Thank you Felix. Thank you Max. Appreciate you. I know V was in here earlier. I know Cyber was in here earlier. Is it cringe again? No. It'll be some like, it'll be like one of those like viral tweets talking about, I don't know. It won't be like the last time. Honk Mimi was in here. Ave was in here. Angel was in here. Who else was in here? I think that's about it. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining me. I'll be back on Wednesday. And that's that. My name's Snowy Lotus. This has been the Snowy Show. And as always, see ya. See everybody. See ya. Bye-bye. Good night. Good night. Bye-bye.